We are about to fly to a bucket list destination.
We're going to Shanghai!
But let's just say, not everything went to plan.
We are having a bit of a stress right now.
So then into the part where you get your visa done, and someone gets flagged up.
There's like this level of panic now, internal panic.
So then going against our next problem.
We tried paying with Alipay, failed.
Right, I think that's safe to say that is the longest travel day we have ever encountered.
Right guys, we are here at Heathrow Airport on the biggest adventure that the Kershaws have ever done.
Ever.
We're going to 4 different countries. We're doing 6 theme parks and a lot of attractions along the way.
Right, so we're going to head inside, get all checked in. We've got fast track security, which came through on an email.
Yeah, they're testing something where you get an appointment time.
Yep, so we're going to give that a go. And then we're going to get ready for our 13-hour flight to Shanghai.
Fine, it's going to be so much fun. We've got the Wonder Wall where we're just going to eat snacks from the whole trip.
Are you ready to go?
Yeah? Let's do this. So we're in Terminal 3, flying with Virgin Atlantic.
Yeah, premium economy this time.
Premium economy. It's a long flight, and we did
had
this.
loads of air miles, so
yeah,
we were like...
we used the reward flight on this
Yeah.
one, didn't we? So we got this one, and we're going to be flying on one of the Neo planes, one of the new planes of Virgin. Super exciting.
So excited. The excitement's real now.
So we have to sleep on this flight.
Yes, we do.
Because it's a 13-hour flight. We set off at 11 a.m. and we land at 8 a.m. and then we don't have a hotel until 4 p.m. So this could either be a very, very long day, or it could be fine.
It's gonna be fine.
Wait. We might see the Easter Bunny.
We might see the Easter Bunny. It is Good Friday as well today, so we're flying on a bank holiday. So one thing we have to do as well, with us going to China, we need to mention at the check-in desk that we're doing the 144-hour transit visa in China, because I believe there's some information that they need from us here, so we'll let you know how that works. But yeah, let's check our bags and head through security. So, just so we're transparent with everything, we are having a bit of a stress right now because the Virgin representative was taking our details down, because basically with the 144-hour visa, Virgin have to contact China to let us know that we are going into China and leaving. So they took the details for Cathay Pacific, but the Virgin representative wasn't sure whether Hong Kong was right, because Hong Kong still classed as China. Now, from all our research, from what we've done, we believe that that's completely fine. But they said, we're sure it's fine. Yeah, it'll be fine. And then kind of left it at that.
So now we're like...
So now we're a little bit like, oh, wait a second.
We were right, weren't we?
Yeah,
no,
we were right. We are right.
We did that much research into it. We're not going to be wrong.
But it's just not great when you get there. They're just kind of like, I don't know if that's going to work.
I wish we'd booked Japan and then Hong Kong.
Hong Kong now, yeah, that would have made more sense. But
well, it wouldn't have made more sense because it's allowed. It's fine. It's allowed. It's going to be fine.
So that's the queue for normal security right now. But we have the time slot that we got invited to. So there you go, you can reserve this. It's a trial that's currently going on, heathrow.com/time slot. Sanja's got our QR code, here we go. So I think the morning hasn't gone as smoothly as we wanted as of yet. I think the kind of little blip, shall we say, at check-in has kind of thrown us out a little bit. But hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll get through, we'll settle down, have a bite to eat, and get ready to go on this adventure. I like to call this shop the I've forgotten something shop, because no one in the right minds is paying the prices here unless they've genuinely forgotten something. Like, you're not going to pay the price that you have for like a Twix or a Snickers. Get them at Tesco a lot cheaper, but if you've forgotten it, then you've got to go and buy it now. Terminal 3, we meet again. Seems very busy. Like I say, it is Good Friday, so we're expecting this to be super busy today.
You seen that?
What's that?
It's a Virgin Atlantic thing there saying fancy an upgrade, ? Come speak to me.
Let's do it. Right, so we've chosen the curator for our last meal in England for some time. So here's the menu, see if you're interested. It's been a while since I've been in here, to be fair. And then the kids menu. That's the kids menu. I think, to be fair, it's just the first one that we saw and we're like, right, we need to get something to eat now.
It was pretty good here last time.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad, was it? So,
it's not the cheapest, but you don't expect to have a cheap meal in an airport, do you?
You're in an airport, so it is what it is. We all went with French toast.
We did.
Because, you know, that's the proper English meal that you need just before going away.
It sounded dead good though, French toast with bacon and maple syrup. Ollie's got the kids version, I've got the adults version, and Gaz has gone for pecans.
And banana. What have we got now?
Not
2
long.
hours?
10:40 the gate.
Can't believe we're going to China.
Oh my god.
Hopefully anyway, compared to what we got this morning.
So there's the adults French toast with bacon. How good does that look?
That looks good.
Not as good as yours though. Look at that. That looks so good. And then Ollie's version of it is what?
So
It's half.
Yeah, it's half. You got the one toast, and you've got 2 toasts and 2 bacon.
£12 and £7.
So we're all out of the curator. It was okay, to be honest. £42 altogether when it came to. Yeah, and she's going at the side of us. The service wasn't fantastic, to be honest. All right, okay, and she said the service was pretty terrible. It wasn't great. And the food was okay. It filled a hole, but I probably wouldn't go in there again, would you? Ollie enjoyed it, that's true. Right, but we're having to scoot out now. We had to wait 10 minutes for the bill to arrive, and the gate has now opened, so we're on a quick dash, because obviously, why not? It's over to the gate to get ourselves boarded. But we've still got loads of stuff we need to get done before we leave here in terms of like getting ready to be in China, so we'll talk you through that in a second.
I'm also half expecting him to call us because she wasn't sure if we can even go through Hong Kong.
Yeah. So from all our research, you can go from mainland China to Hong Kong as part of the 144-hour transit visa. But the Virgin Atlantic staff was so unsure that it's now made us second guess it. We believe we're right.
There's like this level of panic now, internal panic. Like,
And I think
she was just like, yeah, it should be okay. We were like, well, we've done all our research and we're pretty sure it's okay. And she was like, fine.
yeah, but she was like, but Hong Kong's in China.
It's a 20-minute walk.
So
It's the SAR, isn't it? So I'm sure we're going to be fine because we've done so much research. We cannot have got it wrong, surely.
now, I will admit, even though the excitement is very real and we are going to be doing this mega trip, it is also quite nerve-wracking, not going to lie. Never been to this side of the world before. I mean, I think the furthest we've been is like Mexico, the US, Europe. Well, this side of the world, never done it. So it's going to be very interesting to see the different cultures, getting used to the fact that people don't speak the same language, trying to figure out how to use Google Translate. The maps don't work in China, the Great Firewall, not all the stuff works. You can't go on Facebook, you can't go on Instagram, you can't go on YouTube. Yeah. Well, there's just so much stuff that we're super excited for. There it is. Oh my God, that seems crazy. West End girl.
Ready? Big smile.
Right guys, so we're now at the gate.
Yeah, it's full.
Yeah.
It's a full plane today.
So it's going to be an interesting one. We mentioned about the 144-hour visa, but we haven't really explained what that is. So basically, to get into China, you usually require a visa. However, if you are transiting through the country, then you can get a 144-hour visa-free transit.
144-hour transit visa.
There you go. And to be able to do that, you have to be able to prove that you're going to another country, or you've been to the third country and then you go into China to then go home. So our plan is to go from China to Hong Kong and onwards. So Hong Kong is like we transit into Hong Kong. But what Virgin mentioned this morning is that Hong Kong is part of China.
It's part of SAR China though, isn't it?
Yes. So it's not actually officially classed as within mainland China, so you can do it. We are preparing ourselves now to go to China. And obviously there's a few things that are a bit different than if you're traveling to Orlando, shall we say. So number one, and the thing we need to look out for and try and sort out, is the Great Firewall of China. We have downloaded a VPN, so we're using NordVPN to be able to get past it all. That's it, NordVPN. So if you don't know, basically all the big apps that we use over here, so anything that's Google related, anything that's Meta, anything that's...
So Facebook, Instagram, YouTube,
yeah,
WhatsApp.
Yeah,
It's everything.
Exactly.
It's locked down.
So everything that we use on a day-to-day basis all the time, you can't use whilst you're out there. So we're having to try and figure out alternative methods and what we're going to do. Like even payments is different out there. Like you use QR codes rather than like actually tapping your card.
Yeah.
So we've got loads of apps already sorted. We're trying to activate our SIM cards, which are through Holofly and app. So there's two things you need to do. You need to install it before you go and then activate it when you're there. So we're going to install it now, then as soon as we get there, we should be able to activate it.
Hopefully.
Let's go to China! This is insane.
What is going on, guys?
Hello there. We're delighted to welcome you on board Virgin Atlantic. Thank you for flying with us today. You're no doubt keen to lose yourself in our dazzling world of entertainment, but first we're going to show you a safety film, and we'd like you to give it your full attention.
Cheers. From mummy juice.
Flyers and
it was like, do you want some mummy juice?
Right, so we are now taking our seats on board the Neo, And we're in premium, so this is the screen that we're given. Little joystick here. They have come round with a menu. So let's have a look and see what we've got. So after takeoff, you've got a Moroccan hummus and either chicken lasagna, sweet and sour pork, or Thai green curry. And then in the morning, we're going to get a full English breakfast or sweet waffles. Right, and so what we got with the cabin crew this time?
The cabin crew have got a spring share box.
With it being Easter.
Yeah, so I made sure I got one with no nuts. It's got mini eggs, cream eggs, dairy milks, caramels, and they've got a spring pop-up inside it. I don't think they'll care about the spring pop-up. We're moving.
Angie's screen is in Chinese.
And the
little dash at the side. So she's no idea what to do with Vera. On ours here, it says like announcement in progress. And on Angie's, announcement in progress.
Announcement in progress.
Have a quick look and see what Vera's got in store for us this trip.
I wouldn't know because my thing's going absolutely mental.
Yeah, Angie's got a bit of a temperamental one. As always, if you want to have a look for your flight, you can actually check what's going to be on Vera by heading onto the website that's on that QR code there. So if you're watching on a TV, just quickly scan your phone on that. It'll take you straight to Vera. And if you're on your phone and you don't have access to the QR code, have a look at it in the description down below. They've mentioned already that the flight isn't going to take as long as they were expecting. So we were expecting it to be 12 hours and 50 minutes, but it is actually only going to be 11 hours 50, so they've knocked an hour off the flight time. Which I don't know if it's a good thing, because it means we're still going to get there at like 7 o'clock in the morning. We'll have an hour more. I don't think they've got the camera.
Haven't I got a telecam?
I don't think so, unless it's on the sky map. You know what, I stand corrected, guys. It's not the Neo. It's the Dreamliner. I think that's different on this compared to the ones we used to going to Landor. The neck pillow's different. Right, so the snacks have arrived. Starting off with these nibbles. Now, as everyone knows, you watched the channel for a long time, what do we want to bring back?
Bring back Pensei pretzels. But these are really good, so I don't know if one is to bring them back anymore.
I think they're slowly turning us around, these nibbles, you know.
Every single time we say we're going to go home and buy a big bag of them, and we haven't done yet. But this time, when we get home, we're going buying some.
Our arrival cards. So this is the information you need to give out, as I mentioned before. So it's got surname, first name, date of birth, passport number, flight arrival number, personal phone number, the cities you intend to visit within China. Then it's got sex, nationality, Chinese name if there is one, visa number or visa free, so we need to clarify that for the transit visa. And then the purpose for the trip is tourism, but I think for the visa we also need to say that it's going to be transit, so we need to find out a bit more about that. So the first one is date of departure and the departure flight. Then we've also got, it says, do you have any reception unit or contacts in China? So I think that's a no for us, but we just need to double check that that's not the hotel information that we need. And then, which countries or regions have you been to in the past 2 years? So we're not sure whether we can just say Europe and America, or whether we need to actually be a bit more specific with that one. We'll find out a bit more. And then here's some important information. If you want to kind of find out a little bit more, you can pause on the screen and read that too. Our food has arrived. Let's quickly talk you through what we get on the Virgin Atlantic Heathrow to Shanghai flight.
So Gaz and I have gone for sweet and sour pork.
Yes, we pre-ordered these. So sweet and sour pork is what we've got. Ollie already has gone straight for the salt and pepper shaker. Just remember the salt in that. So Ollie looks like he starts with cucumber and cheese. Or is that his cheese plate?
I don't know. That's
no, I think that's his starter.
A crudité plate.
Yeah.
And he's got southern fried chicken goujons with potato wedges and sweet corn.
He's got his little Dunkin' Dippers.
Giant jammy dodger, which Gaz dropped last time.
I did
because Ollie didn't like it.
And it looks as if he's got a brownie. Pip Organic.
Pip Organic's not our favourite.
There we go.
That looks nice.
I think that's very similar to the one he had in Tampa, to be honest, on the way to Tampa.
I think it's got better potato, this one though.
Yeah. Ange, the premium. What are you holding? Ange might have also nicked them as well to keep hold of.
We've got to take them off the other two trays, but at least we got one set.
Yep. And show everyone your mug. There it is.
Happy now.
Love
I nearly had to
Virgin
drink that and
Atlantic
put my milk in, that would have been a disaster.
Yeah, that would have been a disaster. So, 2 Christmases ago, Ange got me this Airfly, which works with my AirPod Pro, and I completely forgot about it to charge it. So usually it needs USB-C to charge for a bit of power. The good thing is we've got a USB-C to USB wire, and I've just hooked it up in the side and it still works. So still going to get to be able to watch Hunger Games on here whilst having them in. Right, so we're at the Wonder Wall right now. So there's like apple juice, orange juice, there's cranberry juice, Cokes, waters, and then this seems to be going down a little bit, but they got like chocolate and crisps and stuff like that here too. They've also got the Virgin Atlantic socks, eye mask and toothbrush as well. That's pretty cool. What's that there? Ah, little hand sanitizer.
So it's 5:30 UK time now. Everyone's trying to get some sleep. They haven't been able to fix my telly, so they put a blanket over it just to stop it from being so bright. And they're giving us £20 duty free for the inconvenience of it being completely broken and unfixable.
Right, so we are now on descent on our way into Shanghai.
Oh my gosh.
It's actually becoming a bit real now. So, total flight is coming in at just under 12 hours, of which we got about, what, 1 hour's sleep?
I think I only had 2 and we've had 1.
Yeah, so let's say 4 hours before the flight's getting up, 12-hour flight takes you to 16 hours, and then we have a further 10 hours till we can check in at the hotel.
So we're gonna have an hour and 26 hours.
Yes.
Ugh. Early night.
Yes, it's going to be an early night, but let's see how we get on with it.
If we get the hotel early, we might have to have a power nap, but we'll have to be like dead strict about getting back up.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting now, isn't it? See how we get on.
I'm so scared for this part. This is a bit that I'm like most worried.
Yeah, so we've done our arrival forms, and we've been told we might not have had the right form.
We might need a temporary arrival card rather than an arrival card.
Yeah, so we'll come off the plane, we'll show you what the form's going to look like. We've got to take our fingerprints, so we'll show you that. We'll show you the 144-hour visa window, as much as we can anyway, with the camera. And then take it from there, eh?
And hopefully get into China.
We have arrived! We have arrived!
Embrace the chaos.
Embrace the chaos. Right, well, judging by the clip of me going down an escalator, I'd say that we actually made it into China.
Made it after a hair-raising few minutes.
I was going to say, it wasn't as straightforward as we wanted it to be.
It was though, we just didn't know what was going on and we thought we'd done something wrong, and we hadn't.
We're going to grab our bags and then decompress, and we'll tell you all about it. So it started off basically, we got into the immigration hall.
Yes.
And we had to do your fingerprints, and first of all, the machine that Ange was using didn't work.
Please take your passport. Please put your 4 left-hand fingerprints.
And then it was like, you've got to go somewhere, and I was like, ah!
Yeah, so we had a little bit of a panic to begin with that, but we redid it on another machine, completely fine. So as soon as we got through that, we then got into the part where you get your visa done, and someone gets flagged up.
Because I was like boiling hot.
Because she got herself flustered from the first bit, she then got called for inspection, so she had to have her ears checked to make sure she was like not
temperature in.
Yep.
So I was like freaking out, thinking, oh my god, have I got a temperature? Or am I just hot?
And then after that, we then went to get the visa application. So the pieces of paper that they give us, the arrival forms that they gave us on the plane,
not the right ones.
Not the right ones. So it's a different area completely. You go inside, you go to 144 hour, and then they didn't have any of them slips, so they have to go away and find them. And then we filled out the slips, went then to the counter to then come against our next problem.
He didn't think the Toy Story hotel was in Shanghai.
Yes.
And he like called like 3 other people over, and I was like, oh no, it's definitely the right one. I can promise you it's literally in Pudong. And then, because the Cathay Pacific flight doesn't have Ollie's middle name, they weren't too sure about that one. Oh. But in the end, they gave us our stamps and they've let us through. Yeah. And we're in China.
So, a few things for you to take away to make sure you don't make the mistakes that we did. Yes. So, make sure that middle name is on every single documentation. So that's your hotel, your inbound flight and your outbound flight. Yeah,
if you've got a middle name, get it on there.
Yep. And then what else?
You need to, when you come through immigration, like the start of immigration, through the infrared temperature scanner, you're going to go like straight on. Yeah. To the 144 hours. You're not going to turn
big
left.
Signs, you can't miss it. 144 hours, and then there's like a green sign behind us that kind of escorting you. So you go through to its own separate area, fill out them cards. They're pretty self-explanatory, to be fair.
I just wasn't sure whether to write transit or tourism, and she was just like, put both.
Yeah,
and
put both.
That was fine.
Yeah, so that was all right. Yeah. So yeah, that's us. We're going to get a taxi now. Try and figure
out.
We're
all flagging in case you can't tell, because
it's been a long time.
Our body clocks are saying it is 2 o'clock in the morning right now.
We've still got another like 9 hours until we get our hotel room, so
Yeah, let's go get a taxi and get to Disney. We're going to Disney.
It's not exactly your most glamorous of airports. It reminds me very much of old Manchester Airport Terminal 2.
Yeah, the old Terminal 2, yeah.
So
it's a big airport though.
it is massive. So Ange has got this massive piece of paper now, just in case they don't know where the Toy Story Hotel is. You can give that to the taxi driver if they don't speak English.
Works. I just told it to print. I didn't know it was going to print so big.
Right, we're here.
Oh my goodness, listen.
I mean, we nearly worked with our taxi driver, I'm not going to lie, but that was
My God, it
crazy.
should have taken like 25 minutes. It took us like 10, 15 minutes to
10,
get
15
here.
minutes, that was crazy.
Oh my God, honestly, how close misses were they?
Yep, we tried paying with Alipay, failed, we'll figure that
Well,
out
it
in a little
didn't
bit.
fail, it just said that I needed to put a payment code in. I have no idea. I've not set a payment code up to know what that would be.
We'll get used to it a bit. Bags are dropped off, can't check in until 3 o'clock, but let's go and have a quick look at the Toy Story Hotel here at Shanghai.
Oh my goodness, and it's super warm and we didn't expect it to be so bonus.
Like 25 degrees.
Look at that. That's in bucket.
Oh, that's so cool. I was like, what's he looking at?
Look, so,
Oh, I love it. It's the little things or big things.
not gonna lie, I'm losing my mind already.
Same.
Right, look at the details on the door.
Oh,
Right, all checked in here at Toy Story Hotel.
oh my goodness me.
Yeah, so it's not available till 3 o'clock.
And she was like, you can do a half-day ticket to the park.
Which-
So when we're like,
Very tempting, very tempting. So it comes with breakfast, which we didn't know.
well, we thought it might,
We weren't sure.
but we weren't 100%.
Yeah, we just need to give our room number, and also we get an hour early entry to the park.
That's brilliant.
That is so good, right?
First
Al?
bus goes at 7:05 from somewhere.
Yes, and then the last one is at 11. And Disney Town bus is 11 till 11.
Yeah.
So we're going to hang around here for a little bit, have a look around, see the hotel a bit more, and then we're going to head to Disney Town and check that out. And that should probably much be done for the day.
Yeah.
Obviously, we'll give you the room tour and stuff like that when we get
Yeah,
back.
go to the room, chill, get unpacked, settled, showers, ready for tomorrow.
I've got energy again now.
Oh my god, look at them bags. I've lost her already. She's found the Duffy and Friends stuff.
It's Lena Bell. Oh my God, they're even cuter in real life.
I feel right now it's like, look at this, look at that, look at this, look at that.
I found it.
It's a Duffy.
Oh
Casey Jr.
It's the Casey Jr. bubble ones. That's brilliant. We're not massive pin people, but I'm sure a lot of you guys are. So, some ideas and some of the pins. And Toy Story pin, Shanghai Disney Resort pin.
Love it. That's cool.
Goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, it's the same.
I'm looking forward to Zootopia for years.
This is only that. This is only her tail.
No, take a step back, take a step back. It's alright then.
Me to me. Oh, I love it. That's so best.
Does it smell strawberries?
Maybe.
Those are the weirdest headbands I've ever seen. Oh, look at the size of it.
Yes. Watch his arms, watch his arms.
There's just so much Duffy and Friends stuff.
Look at the size of him.
Whoa.
He's cuddling.
This is the smallest shop ever. Never going to financially recover from this. Look at this beautiful hotel. Cherry blossoms.
Fresh cherry blossom.
Hopefully that'll be a bit of a theme this trip. So there's two courtyards here. There's the Buzz Lightyear courtyard and the Woody's courtyard. So we're down at the Buzz Lightyear one. We're going to have a look at Buzz. This hotel is stunning.
So nice. love it.
Maybe it's because of the cherry blossoms that help a lot, but you
It's
know.
just making me smile.
Yeah, and Buzz there in the background.
I don't know how Gaz has this much energy. How have you got so much energy? Look at the cherry blossoms, they just make everything better.
See the grass there going up the top, all jigsaw-fied. And you can tell they're ready for Easter because all the decorations inside, all these stickers, are all Easter related, all eggs. Alright, so we're going to head downstairs now to the Sunnyside Market. We're going to get something to eat and a quick drink. Just a little snack. A little snack. Yeah, I know. You know what I know.
Alien pizza time.
Oh, I wasn't thinking that. I was thinking the Lotso cake. That's the sour plum from Epcot in a big container.
No, you're okay.
No.
What, did you have that Mirinda? Isn't that what we had in Copenhagen? Mirinda.
Yeah, it is.
It was nice, that.
Look at these chocolate bars. Cake pops.
They're so cool. Ourselves some ice pops to start the trip. I've gone for Lena Bell. I'm so excited.
Mine's like a
That was a palaver though, trying to get the payment to go through. So we need to sit down and try and figure out how we're going to pay for stuff.
Yeah, so we actually thought we were being clever because we set up Alipay before we got over here.
Oh my god! That's the best thing ever. Oh, please don't have melted too much.
That's Lena Bell.
How cute is she? So Ollie's got the Donald. Look at that! Pick him up. Wow, that's so cool, mate.
What's it taste like, mate?
Is it good?
Hide the mango.
Kind of mango.
And I have also gone for a Donald. Ice. That's quite nice, that. Alright, so we're getting on the Disney shuttle now, heading down to Disney Town. Getting down to Disney Town. And it's the same one that takes you to the park, but there are 3 different options, I believe. One to go to the Disneyland Hotel, one to go to the metro station, and this one which takes us to the park and to Disney Town. Right, so it's been about 5-10 minutes since we got on the coach. Electric coach, which was interesting.
I can see it.
And we are now here at Disney Town.
Oh my god.
It does feel very Disney all around here. Everything is pristine. Everything's really like Disney-fied. Oh, I've just got goosebumps. Oh.
I've got
Do you live here?
No.
We're actually here. We're actually in China. We're about to do the 4th Disney park ever together. Well, not right now, but
Soon.
soon.
We're just going to do a bit of exploring this afternoon, just to try and make sure we don't fall asleep whilst we wait for our room, and then get ready for tomorrow where the adventure really begins. But for now, let's take you around Disney Town. Disney store.
Yeah, get some snacks.
Try and get our Alipay to work.
Oh my god, it is the coolest thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Tomorrow, we're not going to be in Disney.
No.
We're going to be going up the fastest elevator ever.
Yeah, we are.
Hold on.
In the actual world. Right, what do we want to do? The world of Disney or go see the giant Donald?
I think we should go and see the giant Donald. One to huge, how big is Donald?
25.
120.
120.
That looks like a cool photo opportunity. Look at the size of that duck. He's a big duck, Ange.
Massive. That makes me so happy.
That's all. And there's Donald. Wouldn't be a Disney park without a world of Disney.
It wouldn't, and we get to go in it.
Right, let's head inside. Go check out some more merch. So yeah, we need to come in to test. We need to buy something to test it because we checked Alipay out in the store at the hotel and it failed with our Halifax Clarity. So now we've just linked up our Revolut. We're going to give that a go. Keep fingers crossed for us, guys. How good is that? Look. That's Logan. Have you
The
found?
little head things.
Oh, so like you add the bands to it.
Ah, that's so cool.
So you buy the band and then you get the different heads to put on it.
Andy's checking out what head she wants now.
They'd make a cute one.
Right, just to give you an idea in terms of cost as well, so these are 89 Chinese one, and ears are 149 one. What's our headband there? A little strawberry on the end of it. I mean, that's pretty cool.
What's it do?
It doesn't do anything.
It does, look. Watch its head. Watch its tail. Lotso's cooler.
Yeah, Lotso's better.
Are you getting it?
What do you think?
Pretty cool.
It's got like a hand on it. Oh, the gloves.
No.
Yeah.
So you can move his fingers.
Watch this.
You can wave with me. Again. I like that. The pair of you looks so good right now.
Found out that Flash, you can record your voice and it changes you into Flash, slows you down.
How tempted are you right now?
Very.
3, 2, 1.
That's cool.
I can't see it
I
though.
really like that. You look great there.
Thanks.
No, you don't.
No? There's so much like, oh, that's cool. There's so much like, you're
How
talking
cute
about,
would Ollie
it's
look?
crazy. Look at that bag. Oh my god, there's another section.
It's just as big through there.
Look at that, that is a big turning red, that isn't
We
it?
wouldn't get that on, would we?
We won't be able to get that in the suitcase, mate. We've got a whole turning red section. Oh look.
It's all of them.
5.
That's Shanghai. That's a wig.
The missing one.
What?
You know which one it is? Which one's missing?
No, Hong Kong.
Hong Kong. Look at that for a stitch case. And then that one there has lots of... I'm guessing the ears... Oh, they are, it looks like a carry case, look.
I feel like I really want it.
Put your phone in.
Yeah, so it's not just like loose in my pocket.
When you get a phone call, are you going to try and answer it, like?
You'd be like,
Don't think it's going to fit.
I don't think it'll fit, guys, I'll be honest. 699. That's not that expensive.
What's that, 80 quid?
No, because that 1200 one was only 140.
What?
That sexy piece of work right there. So much Duffy merchandise, it is crazy. Look at the size of them bears over there.
Duffy's dressed up as Shandu.
I feel one.
So Angie informs me that Lena Bell is the newest Duffy friend and she has her own section. That's very busy. Lena Bell, little one. Other Duffy bears, little one. Actual Duffy bear, little one.
Could you Junior Bubble?
Yeah, these are Junior Bubble One, Rex Bubble One, Lightning McQueen Bubble One.
So many bubble ones.
Starting to flag a little now, not gonna lie.
Look at that. Look at that.
Concord, someone's still got tons of energy. And yeah.
He's
Got
overtired.
much
That's what's
energy.
happened.
So, what time is it? Hands half 2.
I don't know, my watch is
No, our watches have died. Well, this looks like it's good because it's got a big
I
queue.
know, I was like, maybe we should eat that because it's cute. They always say, don't they, if there's a big queue somewhere, it's good.
Right, so we've had a quick look around Disney Town and we've decided that this is the authentic place that we're going to eat. Cheesecake Factory. We're not really. We're going to try and keep it a little bit more authentic, a little bit more Asian. Not stuff that we can get back in Orlando. Okay, so as you may notice, we are back in the Toy Story Hotel. We have crashed.
Crashed and burned.
Massively. We were looking in town, in Disney Town, we were looking, the queue's a bit crazy, and we're like, we just want something nice and simple. So we've come back downstairs in the Toy Story Hotel to the Sunnyside Market. And we managed to get Alipay to work through Revolut, so we should be good now for the remainder of
the trip.
We were actually in the Sunnyside Cafe.
Oh, this is the cafe.
Yeah, I think
yes,
that's
yes,
the
it
menu.
is. Sunnyside Cafe. There's the menu. If anyone is interested, we're having the sides and Ollie's having the chicken noodle soup. We'll show it you once it arrives. Like that, Ollie's got his chicken noodle soup with his Mickey carrot. That's cool,
And the
isn't it?
star carrot.
Oh yeah, little star down there. I didn't see that before.
And the star here.
Yep.
Cool.
And then we've got our steamed buns, is it? What is it? Dumplings.
Dumplings.
Yeah,
Dim
we got-
sum.
We've got dim sum. Just to share for now. Oh, we were expecting that, weren't you? Very good.
That smells something.
That's so good. I'm gutted that I've just lost all the soup from inside them. Get back in.
What do you think of it though? Yeah?
It's a good job he likes Chinese food.
Yeah.
Do you think we'd have brought him if he didn't be as adventurous with his eating?
No. Right, Hans. What have we got?
Giant spring rolls.
Yeah, not just a little spring roll.
Like,
They're massive.
they're literally like the same size as my hand. I don't think I can try this on camera because I can't even touch it. They're too hot.
And then there's Lotso buns. I don't even know what's in them, they're just called Lotso buns.
They could be anything. Again, too hot to try right now.
What do you think it is? Tomato?
I think it's gonna be
Strawberry
that red
flavour.
bean paste.
Oh.
Oh, or strawberry, probably strawberry. Strawberry would make more sense, it's lots of.
What is it?
Sweet. It's nice. But I don't know what that flavour is. It's really sweet and really nice. I don't think I likes it.
You're not a fan of that one, no? So, all of that came to 138 RMB, which is the equivalent of just over £15 for all three of us.
Crazy.
Finally,
We got the room.
we have the room. They were very nice. They managed to give it us about 45 minutes early.
Can you hear that?
That's the bed calling.
It's calling. I think if we sit down, it's game over.
Yeah, it really is. But, dead impressed with this room.
It's massive.
Yeah, it's a lot bigger than I
I
expected.
genuinely thought it was going to be like a really tiny, tiny room.
Yeah.
And it's huge.
So, I'm sure you're all waiting for it. It's time for the room tour.
Coming into our Toy Story room. Giant mirror, which I believe is a sliding giant mirror door. And then that takes you straight into the bathroom. Big sink with a really cool mirror with all Toy Story motifs around the outside. Some little cups, which clearly coming home with us. Some water. I noticed there's more water in there. Kids step stool for if you've got little ones that are too short. Drawers either side. Fancy hairdryer.
That looks like a decent hairdryer, that.
It does. And then you've got bath, shower. It's a handheld shower, no rainfall in this one. The coolest curtain I think I've ever seen in my entire life.
That's pretty cool.
That's really cool. And then coming out, you've got your hanging space in your wardrobe with some Toy Story slippers. Look at these. So
They have different sizes, by the looks of it.
it looks like it, but correct me if I'm wrong. We get to take these home.
Slippers.
There
Free
yours.
slippers.
Free slippers.
And a free
And then-
bag.
It's like,
It's on it straight away.
Yeah, while you're down there,
I
really.
nearly forgot Iron Man mask. You get a free Iron Man mask.
No, that's just in case of fire. There's a proper fire mask. And I think this is the
Laundry bag.
laundry bag.
Can you take that home?
Maybe you can just take it, to be fair.
I
It says it's a laundry bag. I think that's just a bag.
that's our tote bag.
Yeah, I think they've just given us a tote bag.
And we are taking it.
Love it. Put the slippers in it to get them out of here. Really awesome carpet the whole way through. Very Sheriff, Woody and Buzz. And then coming through to the main living area, we've got the tea and coffee making facilities with 2 cups that I kind of low-key love and wish they were coming home, but I reckon we'll get charged if we take those home. We have a safe. No, we don't. We have a fridge. Definitely not safe.
Don't put your money in there.
We have a fridge. Another 4 bottles of water, so that's 6 bottles in this room, which is pretty decent.
Yes, they do offer, because the water is not drinkable here in Shanghai, they have to give you water.
They gave us this when we arrived.
We'll open that in a few minutes time.
Yeah, we'll open that together to see what surprises are in there. There's like a little binder with all information about the resort. 2 drawers, decent sized. Got another 2. And then we've got this really cool table and chairs with the awesome lamp. Finally, the double beds. With a really cool Rubik's Cube side table. I have to say, I like it.
So let's see, is it good or is it bad? That's amazing. That's amazing. It's so good.
Yeah, what I love about this as well is you do get some Toy Story amenities. You get a little notepad here, and you get the Toy Story Hotel pen.
Love that. And then some really cute Toy Story art. And the iconic Clouds wallpaper.
Yeah, I can't even mention it. Yo, you got the same at home, haven't you? And also, if you have a look at all the aliens.
Oh, I didn't even see that. That's all just saying.
But there's different clouds.
Different type of clouds, yeah.
Yeah.
And randomly, I think they decided that they put the lamp in the wrong place. So they just kept the wire.
They definitely did.
So, no safe.
Is there not?
I haven't seen one. Right, so we have located the safe.
In the Rubik's.
Oh, it's a big safe as well.
Yeah, big safe. And looks like, is that a torch? There's also a torch in there as well.
Wait, is that actually
Yep.
Is that from the park?
Wait, what?
Yes.
One final thing to do. Ollie, open our amenities kit.
Okay. Let's see, what do we get?
What do we get? Just to open it at the top first.
I feel like there's going to be some
Just let go for a second.
toothbrushes in there. Okay.
Check it out.
It's just toothbrushes.
So, there's a dental kit for kids, a comb,
And some toothpaste.
and toothpaste. Is the comb just a comb, or is it Toy Story comb?
Just
a comb.
It's just a normal comb.
It's just a normal
The
comb.
normal comb.
That's not normal. It's double-sided.
And last thing is the view. And that's the view that we've got. The courtyard, and just to the left, you can't see it from our room, is the Pizza Planet rocket. And then just behind them trees there is Buzz and Bullseye. Right, I think that's safe to say that is the longest travel day we have ever encountered.
What are we on? 26, 27 hours since
Yeah.
getting up yesterday morning.
It's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon and we feel like it's bedtime already. We're going to probably chill out in the room for a couple of hours, try and stretch it out as much as we can to close to 6 p.m.
Yeah.
Maybe a little power nap.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
We're
No
doing
power naps.
Straight
So
to
we're
bed.
gonna unpack, we're gonna have showers, we're gonna get everything ready for tomorrow and then have some chill time. We might go and get some snacks from the shop. What do you think?
Definitely going to go and get that old Mel thing from the World of Disney in Disney Town.
Yeah,
I'm
probably
not walking
tonight.
back there, mate.
Thanks for watching, guys. Again, we really appreciate you coming and joining us on this absolutely epic adventure. There is tons more videos coming. We're in Shanghai Disneyland. We'll be going into Shanghai itself.
And we're gonna have so much more energy than we do right now.
Yeah, exactly. We'll be able to show you a lot more than what we've been able to do in the latter part of this vlog. Hopefully you found it useful, though, if you are planning a trip to China. And hopefully you won't encounter some of the hiccups that we had.
Well, we knew there was going to be some, and we said before we came, embrace the chaos.
Yes.
And that's what we're going to live by this trip.
Exactly.
Coming up next week.
This was the reason why we decided to come into the city and not just stay in Disneyland.
That's strong.
It is being offered.
This is so cool.
Don't forget to like this video if you haven't already. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Until next time.
We'll see you in the next adventure.
Catch you later.
Bye.